Warning! The following video will contain language of a frank and explicit nature. Viewer discretion is advised. So if you can't handle that, please stop watching now. Hey guys, Dave here. And this is my first video with my new phone, so it takes a little getting used to. Now, I had to hop on here because there's some very big news that's going on right now. I'm sure you've heard it by now. And now it looks like for $52 billion and some change, Marvel, or Disney I should say, is acquiring the rights to many properties of 21st Century Fox. Yeah, so it looks like a lot of stuff's going to be going to infinity and beyond. Yep. Oh, I'm going to be using the hell out of this. My get various cosplays and this shit. This is going to be great. I can't wait to use it when I'm like playing like Rick. I'll be playing like Rick with an Infinity Gauntlet. It was like, yeah, I needed an oven mitt. Yeah, so that's going to be great. So, let's see here. Okay, now, this is some great stuff. It means that properties like the Fantastic Four, the X-Men and Deadpool will finally be coming home to Marvel. That's great. And this means some positive things. We could actually finally get some good stories here. We could get a Spider-Man Deadpool crossover. We could get Secret Invasion, Secret Wars, Wolverine versus Hulk. I mean, this could be huge. And I'm all for the good stuff. However, guys, if you've ever seen my Arrow roast, you know that I only try to speak out about the possible problems with things in order that I hope the heads up will fix them. That's all I'm trying to do here. I'm not trying to rag on shit. I grew up on Marvel and DC equally, so I'm a fan of both. I just don't like certain business decisions that were made on Marvel's side, particularly lately. This could be a big one, but let's look at some of the bad stuff. I'm not trying to shit all over Marvel. I'm not trying to shit all over Disney. I'm just trying to bring up things to make you think, okay? That's it. My best friend Neil brought out some interesting thoughts, and, well, the more I think about it, it could be kind of dangerous. Now, yes, it'll be great getting things like the Fantastic Four and everything back again. That's fantastic. I know I just made that pun. And it looks like Hugh Jackman may be coming back at least for one final ride, so he can actually become Wolverine again alongside of Captain America and all that. And that's great. And the X-Men will finally be back in the same Marvel universe. So the very first X-Men movie that Fox did, where Stark Industries built the prison for Magneto, continuity now, sure. But let's think about one little downside here. Sure, we could finally get a decent Fantastic Four movie. And they can actually be done up right. However, let's look at the possibilities here. Because particularly with the X-Men, well, they've been pushing boundaries lately, especially with Logan being rated R, Deadpool and Deadpool 2 being rated R. That's going to be some big stuff. I'm going to take this Infinity Gauntlet off here. Alright, hold on. But anyway. Oh, great, I can't get the Infinity Gauntlet off. God damn it. There it is. Okay, got it. Alright. Like I was saying, this could be great. And we could see some of our favorite heroes finally united again. And it'll be just in time for us to see the X-Men become the second most powerful team under the Avengers. What? I mean, yeah, the X-Men are powerful, but, the Avengers are Earth's mightiest heroes. By default, no one can top that. Now, I know that in the comics, and hopefully we'll get this again, there'll be members of the Avengers that'll be X-Men as well. That's great. But let's face it, there's going to probably be some knockdown dragouts. I mean, we're probably going to have at least one fight between Wolverine and Cap, and Wolverine's going to lose. Sorry. I mean, he's going to give a good run for his money, but can they really afford for Captain America to lose to Wolverine? I mean, and who's more powerful, Storm or Thor? I gotta go with Thor on that one. It'll be interesting to see things like Thor and Hulk versus Juggernaut. That'll be great. But what about the Disney effect? Are you ready for things like Logan or Deadpool stuff to become, well, less than rated R quality again? Are you ready for a kid-friendly Deadpool movie? That's the shit I'm talking about. Now, yeah, Deadpool can run the gamut, but he's really best when he's cut and loose and being fully uncensored. How far will Disney let shit go? Now, there's also possible crossover potential here that's great. I mean, it's not just the X-Men, Fantastic Four, and Deadpool, but there's other properties like Aliens, Predators. Wolverine versus Predator. For God's sake, Superpower Beatdown could actually make this shit happen as just a precursor. And Disney could actually make that shit cross over. Great! But how much sting are they going to be taking out of the R-rated franchises that we love? Are you prepared for the Xenomorphs to be Disney princesses? A little sticky there. And here's the other thing. Now, there's been certain formulaic things going on with Marvel that people seem to be loving. However, there's one thing. If there's one thing we can agree about, that Marvel has both cool heroes and villains. And the villains really help to make things stand up to where they were. Magneto, Doctor Doom, all these great things. However, take a look at the way that Marvel and the MCU has used their villains. The decent ones are one-and-done trick ponies not to be used again. I mean, yeah, look at what they did with the Red Skull. I mean, he was great, but he just never to be used again. Okay. Arnim Zola! Sure, and he was a computer bank. When S.H.I.E.L.D. downloaded all their files into the world, he should be running around there somewhere, right? But no sign of that happening. So he's a one and done. Really? How about Baron Zemo, or Helmut Zemo, rather? He put things together in Captain America: Civil War, and he's dead. What about the villains that are so great that they keep coming back? Now, Thanos, they've been building up to him, but he hasn't really done much of anything, has he? They're really going to unleash him on Infinity War, and that's great. But after he gets beaten, will he be coming back? I mean, the only real guy that has been a kind of a villain and has been coming back has been Loki. But is that because of the character or because of Tom Hiddleston being charismatic? Something to think about. Not to mention Loki, the god of mischief. Is he a villain or just a scoundrel? Fucking scoundrel. So I can't really call him a full-blown villain that actually has determinations of world conquest. He's just blowing off steam and trying to get a better deal. Are you prepared for that to happen to Magneto? Are you prepared for that to be a one-and-done thing where he's just used up and then gone away? And now look, Magneto has in the comic books also become a good guy for a short time, but he's really best when he's pushing the edge, when he's trying to show that his way works because he has to. Are you prepared for him to be softened? What about guys like Doctor Doom? We can finally get a chance to see Doctor Doom done right. Are you ready for him to become just a one-and-done character and just thrown away? I don't want to see these characters just recycled and whatnot. I want to see them actually do their thing and try to take over the freaking world and be a challenge for the heroes to aspire against. But the MCU has a certain pattern, and that doesn't look like it's going to happen. Aren't you guys a little worried about that? I am. Like I said, it could be great potential, and I want to see the best parts of it. I'm not asking you to shit all over Disney. I'm not asking you to give up on your dreams for Marvel. All I'm asking you to do is think. And I'll be making more videos like this, asking you to think. So, take your heads out of your asses if you can, please, and just think about it for a sec. Sure, there's going to be debate. There's going to be a lot of talk. And I want to celebrate it. Just think about the ways that things could go wrong unless you make your voice heard so that it doesn't. That's all. All right, what do you guys think? Please like, comment, subscribe, share, pass this bad boy around, and I will be talking to you again soon. Peace.